the 17th, but you are seeing this in the video of the 18th because I have already made that video too long. It's 45 minutes long already, and it's already being made. It is 7:30 at night, and I am hungry. And like I said, this is my chicken breast. This was one chicken breast, y'all. It's huge, but I don't like reheating them, and I can't just eat it cold. It's just too tough. So I'm a half a tablespoon, almost a tablespoon of Kirkland's butter, browning it over here. I have ground the breast. I don't know if I'll eat all of it. We'll see in a minute. Going to be taking about 3 or 4 eggs. This morning's breakfast was way too much for me, but I did eat it. I did make myself eat it. So we're just going to put them in here with earliers, and I will wash them for the garden. I think we'll just do 3 eggs. It's just to hold it together, really. So I know a lot of people would do pico, if I'm saying it right, like the pork rinds. Both of you are not using pork rind. You can use whatever you want. Carb quick. Oh my gosh, I burnt my butter. Okay, hold on. Hold on, y'all. I burnt my butter. Let's let that cool off a little. We're still going to use it, but it is burnt. Let me tell you. 1 second. Thought I had everything out, but I don't. Yes, this Keto Chow expired in 21. But it's not supposed to be dangerous to still eat it. At least that's not what I've been told. It just won't be as protein, potent, all the good stuff. We're gonna use as a filler, and this is really burned off. Oh no, but we're gonna go with it because butter is expensive. It's like a chunk of gold. Okay, Kerrygold is actually costs as much as gold in my opinion. That's why we don't do Kerrygold anymore. It just costs way too much. Let me turn that fan off. It's just so expensive. So now I'm gonna put in some chicken. We'll see how much. A little more than half so far. So if you want to do this without any protein powders or anything, you totally could. You just add more cheese. All right. And I'm going to grab, what was I going to grab? I was going to grab something, and now I forgot. Oh, a little bit of grated Parmesan. Just a little. So I am allowing myself Parmesan as well. This kind of Parmesan, because I have no issues with that usually. Just a little. So now is your choice to put whatever flavoring you want in here. But because I did it as a rotisserie chicken and I used this flavoring, that's what we're going with again, because it's already in there. Oh, it really wanted to be in there. Okay, I'll just take a nosedive right into it. All right, like I said, I know it is very old. But when I bought them in bulk that time, they had a big sale. I bought way too much, not realizing they were out of date ones. And the website told you they were out of date ones, but I did not read that. I was on a phone in the middle of the mall shopping and got excited when the text came across and just ordered a bunch without reading. So as long as it's not poisonous, I'm just going to use it. It's really just being used as a flour anyways. So, let's see, this is about, all right, we're going to measure, nope, I don't have my thing to measure. So, because this is probably about 1 ounce to 1.5 ounces. I've been getting it wrong lately, and I'm undercutting myself. Hold on, let me get my scale. Let's see exactly what this is. Give me a little cap on here. Okay. Because I'm thinking that's an ounce. And I am wrong, y'all. That's why when I originally said about an ounce and ounce and a half. So it is exactly half an ounce. So we're going to measure in some more. So I'm going to put an ounce into it. So I'm allowing myself up to 4 ounces of cheese a day, but as you can see, I've been undercutting it because it's just finally, like the ones I was doing myself, I don't think is that fine. But okay, I'm hoping this doesn't make it taste too burnt. Okay, so then I'm going to take a little bit of cheese and put it down here on the pan. I've made these before, just probably a little different. I'd make it a little different every time. Okay, you can get a spoon, you can make it more technical. You could throw some onions in here. Some green onions would be amazing. Y'all, if I could eat onions, I would eat onions and everything. Jalapenos would be amazing if you want something hot and nicely spiced, but I can't have anything spicy. You could do Italian seasoning and do a little bit of onion, bell peppers, tiny little bit of olives. Like you could really turn this into whatever you wanted. Mushrooms. Hopefully this don't turn out too bad since the butter is so burnt. But basically, we're kind of making like salmon cakes, but we're doing like chicken cakes. So if you've never done keto type stuff before and you've done spam or salmon cakes, you kind of know what I'm talking about. Because you would use flour, but we're not using flour. And I only did a sprinkle of the Keto Chow just to use like as a flour. Now, if you know, are involved with Keto Chow and then you come back and tell me it is dangerous eating it 2 years old, let me know. But I'm pretty sure it's not. But if I'm wrong, do correct me. I have been reading comments, y'all. My internet's been so horrible, there's no way to respond. I'm not gonna lie, I have a learning disability. I can read, I just cannot spell. So I talk to my phones and stuff, and it cannot get it right. I was trying to talk to Wendy last night, and it was typing all the wrong words, and it was driving me insane because I have a lot I like to say, and if I can't spell it, and even Alexa and Google the internet was out, so none of them could tell me, and the internet on my phone is horrifying. Like it just does not ever type stuff right. So this is what I'm going for. More like a southern hash brown or something, like home fries. The reason I put the cheese on it is to brown it a little more. Now, I normally put paprika in this stuff too because that would give it a more of a brown fry-y look, and it tastes really good, but we're going with less is more. I already put some kind of seasoning in there, and that's what we're sticking with. And because I have been under eating, which is crazy, I know I've gained so much weight, I look horrible, I look like I'm on steroids, that I am forcing myself to eat twice a day. Let's just keep cooking these. So I'm trying to do like a breakfast and dinner, even if they're kind of like 4 hours apart. It's okay. This will be my last meal of the day. Oh my gosh, Dino has not ate his peppers yet. They're turning red. So I thought they were normal bell peppers, but they're actually not. They're the reds and oranges and yellows, so I've been picking them too soon because I thought that's what I bought. But, you know, the whole pepper can conspiracy or whatever you want to call it. No one got the correct peppers because China sent the wrong seeds. Every store was wrong. Debacle. It was horrible. Horrible. I had tons of jalapenos and I didn't want jalapenos at all. And I had tons of jalapenos. Y'all, one day in the future when I get some money, I'm going to redo my kitchen. Because this was not real wood like I was told when I bought it. And you can tell because the cats have scratched it off and it was a fake laminate on top of press boards. It is horrible. Horrible. So one day in the future, I want to redo the whole countertops, the whole thing, all of it. Rip it all out, top and bottom. I already have the new appliances, of course, other than a dishwasher. And build, literally use the garage toolboxes, the tops and the bottoms, and even my Ellen, turn it into that. I have came up with the most beautiful, amazing plan. It just will take some money, and I have to be healthy to do it, so it won't be anytime soon, but that is in my future one day. Just like building the built-ins into the living room, because those cabinets I love. However, they're wider than I would like, and they're wasting space on the bottom and on the top. We're having to store boxes up there. I'd rather just make some built-ins would flow better, look like it's real, like was really there this whole time. Go all the way up, well, almost all the way up, go all the way to the floor, and just make it look like it belongs. And being thinner would make it so much better. Okay, normally I would like these cooked longer, but I am hungry. And I am going to go ahead and cook them all, even if I don't eat them all, because I will eat them tomorrow. I like these cold. Like, I actually love these cold. And usually I'm better at piling them on right, but I am in a hurry. So I need a diary of what I eat every day. A diary of exercise, sleep, all of that. So I will be making videos every day, even if they can't post every day. And I will just put them all together. And you will probably see me making some truffles and stuff like that soon too. I'm gonna get back into that side of keto. More chicken, eggs, bacon, cheese. So the more truffles, the more protein. So it'll be higher fat and higher protein. That is where I seem to have done my absolute best. Well, my absolute best when I was healthy was when I was doing the 600 calorie, very low calorie keto. But you can't do that very long and mess up your metabolism. But right now my life is so crazy. These are good. Not crispy like I like, but still very yummy. Anyways, I have a little bit more to cook. I'm probably only going to eat this much of it, because I'm just... One thing is I'm craving coffee really badly. So I'm eating to help me not crave the coffee. Because y'all, your girl drinks 4 to 5, 32 ounces coffee a day. And now I'm down to 1 24-ounce coffee a day in the morning. This is day 2. And I'm waiting for the headaches to get worse. like a caffeine withdrawal. But I'm going to finish cooking this, and this video's already been 13 minutes, so I'm going to let y'all go. Hey, just a small video before I forget. I ended up not eating that dish thingy I made, that chicken stuff. It tasted yummy, but believe it or not, those few little bites that I ate while talking to y'all made me feel really, really full. And then around 9:30, 10 o'clock, can't remember the time frame, I decided, let's have some Keto Chow. And I had ordered the vanilla cream because Wendy and Harry just said it was so yummy. And I like the vanilla, but there's something about it that I only really like in cooking or adding stuff to it. It's a little... Well, most of the Keto Chow right now is just not settling on my taste buds. But I made it with a little bit of water, with nothing with it other than, you know, ice, because I made it into ice cream. Yeah, I could only eat like half of it. It just was way too much. So I froze the other half to put through my Ninja Creamy to soften it back up tomorrow. But I used the vanilla cream, and it is my now favorite, and boy would that be yummy as a cake, like making the keto protein spare modify fast type cakes. I did use 2 tablespoons of Anthony's powdered butter because that's my favorite butter, because you gotta add fat to it, and it filled me up really fast. But holy crap, y'all, it was yummy. Like, I'm trying to think of the exact flavor. Like, it's not exactly raw white cake mix, like if you would ever eat that like I used to all the time. Like, it's got a cream flavor. It's got a flavor kind of like a raw white cake mix flavor, like combined with a little angel food. Like, it's such a unique flavor that vanilla cream doesn't do it justice, in my opinion. It is so close to cake batter. So close. Dino hated it. He thought it was the grossest thing in the world, but there is no Keto Chow he likes. There's no protein things he actually likes. He's very picky. He is the, you know, loves Asian food, loves rice, loves things like that. Okay, those are very real sweet, sugary, like orange chicken. So anything that has any kind of salt taste at all to it, or any kind of artificial, not real sugar taste, he does not like it. But yeah, I'm so glad I bought so many, because the reason that I went to do it, because when I was looking for that chicken one, I opened the cabinet and all these packets fell out at me, because I forgot when they did a taste test, I ran and bought tons of packets of the strawberry and vanilla because they didn't have a bulk one, and I was afraid of missing out. And I'm hoping they have a bulk one. I haven't been on their website for a while, because it's my new favorite, and there's no way I can afford to buy them by the pack because it's way too much money. So if they haven't done one, I'm hoping they do it. And yes, I have the strawberry cream to try too, but if it's anything like this, y'all, that's gonna make the perfect cake. Like, I really need to make the egg white cake stuff like I used to all the time. So yeah, I'm going to sleep now because I do not feel well at all. Another episode of Wendy Made Me Buy It. Y'all, it took 2 months to come in from Amazon. If you don't know what it is, and if you don't know who Wendy is, I don't know where you've been, but it's Loving on Keto channel. This is Mount Olive Real Dill Pickle Juice, and I love Chick-fil-A sandwiches. One reason is they kind of soak the chicken in a pickle juice. Like, it literally tastes like a pickle without even having a pickle in it. So I went ahead and separated my chicken breasts. Y'all, they are huge, and these are supposed to be no hormone chickens, and so that's a little weird for me, but whatever. 2 of them I am not going to use this stuff, and 2 I will. I'm just gonna pour some in there. I don't want to overdo it. 1, because it's very hard to get this stuff in here. And 2, we really don't need to overdo it. So this one, I'm just pouring this in. I'm going to leave it for a day or two. So Wendy also made me want to start making my protein spare modified fast stuff using my Keto Chow, especially after doing the vanilla cream. Y'all, okay, I'll measure this one out just so everyone knows. I'm thinking I used a 1/4 cup. Let's see. That's 1/3 cup. I definitely did not use that much. Let's see. I don't even know if I used a whole 1/4 cup, but we'll see. I am trying to get back into the routine of recording. I thought recording stressed me out, but it's the internet that stresses me out, not the actual recording part. It actually helps with my anxiety and keeps me calm, because I'm getting to talk to people. But trying to answer people right now is a nightmare with my internet. But last night, it was a miracle. So I had no download speed at all. It was like a 2, but my upload was a 10. So I was able to upload a video last night, which made it up in there. But I think it'll post tonight at midnight, just because I thought it would take longer. And sometimes when I go back and change it, it messes up stuff. All right. So I think I used more than a 1/4 cup because you can see the big difference. So I don't know. We're going to use some dill weed in this one. So my plans with this will be air frying it, wrapped in bacon, all that good stuff. Once it's all marinated, I'm going to put a tiny bit. You know what? I'm not going to put more in this one. This one I'm going to try with some olive oil added to it. Get my olive oil. I hate that. This top's always so stuck on. Sorry, I made y'all shake. Okay. So we're going to try it different ways because I'm trying to figure out what's the best way to make this stuff last. Hoping it doesn't need to be refrigerated. We're going to look at that in a second. Okay, I know I've gotten a lot of comments of everyone worried about Dino's family. This does need to be refrigerated. Okay, he didn't have any family on the island. On that island, thank God, because that was devastating. I'm thinking about doing a video where I answer people's comments, because then I can do it in voice, since my voice to type is not working. It didn't even work when I left the house and the internet was better. For some reason, it's just not recognizing what I am saying. So these two I'm not putting anything on because I like to share some of my meals with the cats, not all the time. Like, they will not get this. It has too many ingredients and will have too much sodium for them. I think this one's probably going to taste the best with all that dill weed. I'm really thinking about going and putting dill weed in that one. Hey, stop fighting. People on the internet can hear y'all fighting. They're fighting over the top of the cat tree. I need to save money and get another tall cat tree, because 2 at a time can fit on the top thing and they'll lay together. But then there's 8 cats and 2 other ones are always wanting up there at the same. Oh, Bear, you okay? Come on, leave her alone. Or is that crab baby? From the back, I can't tell them apart anymore. Might be. Oh nope, it's Thumper. So, here we go. We're going to put these in the fridge for at least a day or 2. So last night when I did make those fritters, I did not eat them, the chicken fritters, like I told y'all. However, I got extremely hungry about 2 a.m. One of the things is the medicine I take is supposed to be taken with food, and I got really, really nauseous, and I did not take my meds with food like 2 hours prior. So I was hungry and extremely nauseous. So I did eat half of those. So I did end up eating them. So let me stick these back in the fridge and get my bacon. Alright, so I'm going to stick this in my new Ninja Speedy. Pull this over here. I I decided every day I will have bacon and eggs for a little while to see what happens, because when I lost my most weight and was the least hungry or wanting to snack at all or having any kind of cravings was when I was doing bacon and eggs every morning, like my first meal. I know it's not morning, it's 4 p.m. because the day got away with me. I have been awake for 4 hours. I've had my only coffee experience for the day, and the only reason I'm doing this is the eye pressure. They did send in a new prescription that will be there tomorrow that I pick up, and we will find out if there's warnings on that or not for the conditions I have, like with asthma and stuff. So it is really hard because I was a coffee drinker all day long, and I'm only having 1 coffee a day, which is 1 pump Skinny Girl syrup, almost a full scoop of collagen from Perfect Keto, and then it is 2 sweet and lows and a tablespoon of butter. And that's what I start my day off with. And then I usually get hungry a couple of hours later, because it does take me hours to drink that coffee, by the way. It is a 24-ounce coffee, and it takes me, do I even have any more? I still have like probably 5 more sips, which is good that it takes me that long, because I'm not supposed to drink a large amount at any given time period, no matter what it is, because it can raise the pressure too. The gastro doctor called and had, because I haven't never seen one in years and years of my life, and I desperately need one. They had an appointment for the 23rd because it was cancellation, but there was no way I could make it because it is almost a 2-hour drive one way, and I'm doing that drive the day before, and there is no way I could do it 2 days in a row. It really wipes me out. I do not have any energy. So, all right, I'm going to cook this on what I cooked it on yesterday, which is 330. Probably cook it a little longer than it says. We'll start with that. Put this away. Let me put this in my fridge and pull out all my egg stuff. Alright, so this is a little different than at yesterday's eggs. That's why I'm filming it. Let's get some butter browning. Alright, so I am in love with this from Costco. So far I've had no issues. It's no hormones, no steroids, no artificial ingredients, no antibiotics at all. It doesn't have any bad ingredients. I don't know if y'all can, if that's clear enough. So 3 ounces, 110 calories, 2.5 fat, sodium 620, which for most people on keto that doesn't matter, and 1 total carb. So we are going to cook some of this up. I really, like I said, really love this. I like to take this, put it in the air fryer, put the bacon bits, you know, the crumbles, all over it with Kobe jack cheese and melt it down. So it's like loaded fries without the fries. And this has been like, I hope this does not affect me because I have eaten this a lot this summer, but so far, like, I really think it was the dairy and stuff affecting me so bad. If you would like to know what I weighed in at this morning, I will tell you, which I'm pretty sure you would like to know. Let's let this melt, and I'm gonna pull the camera up for a second. Shockingly, I weighed in at 237 point something this morning. Okay, just a couple of days ago, what's today? So on the 14th, I was 250 something. I think today's the 18th. Hold on. Alexa, what's today? I can't get my watch to turn on. So it's the 18th. So 4 days ago, which I did not go strict on no one coffee, no other cheeses, no other dairies, no heavy creams. I did not go strict until my eye appointment, which was on the 16th. So 2 days only, 2 days only of being super strict with dairy, with caffeine, with any kind of keto sweeteners, and I did have Keto Chow last night too, and I'm not weighing my fats and proteins at all. So I'm more ketovore because I'm allowing myself to have the sucralose that is inside the Keto Chow. And I think this one, Keto Chow, was lit. So this is my new baby. I really love the vanilla cream. Oh my God, I could sponsor this all day long. Like, I cannot say anything bad about this. I can't even say it's too salty. I can't say nothing. It's perfect, especially with Anthony's powdered butter. So this one is a total of 3 carbs. Okay, so it's even less carbs than the other one and so much better, and no stomach ache at all. Of course, I did use bottled water because silly me was using the wrong water for my little pH balance issues. Hold on, I'm gonna turn down the stove. Let me put you back over there. Okay, so that was a huge shock. I didn't even pee a lot, y'all. Like, I just peed normal amount. There was no whooshing, filling, or anything. But to lose that much weight that fast, and I don't remember exactly how much I said I weighed. I have to go back and look at the video because I filmed it right after and was really upset. I know it was in the 250s and now I'm 237. Y'all, when I looked at myself in the mirror, I was like crying. I can't even look at myself. I've had to buy 2X clothes. Like, I am devastated because I really don't know what the heck is completely going on, right? There should be no way I gained tons of weight, especially calorie counting. And I did do low carb instead of keto though, just because I was having a lot of GER, so I was eating more tomatoes, more lettuce, more, you know, those kind of things. Maybe I just can't handle it, and maybe I was having too much heavy cream. My body just can't handle heavy cream. I don't know, because the truth is I really hadn't done heavy cream like this whole past year, and the year before I started getting into heavy cream, but I wasn't in it before, so maybe that's one of the issues. I don't know. Hold on, let me check on the bacon because I gotta remember to flip it. So I am excited now if it can continue to go down, because weight does not help eye pressure, weight does not help blood pressure or polycystic ovary syndrome or any medical disease. Like, being overweight does not help anything. I hear so many people say, be body positive, it's okay to be overweight. No, it's not okay. It's not a body positive thing. Body positive should be able to be healthy. Okay, if you are huge and or overweight and you are extremely healthy and you have nothing wrong with you and supposedly nothing will get wrong with you, that's one thing. But I don't know too many people who's overweight, especially the amount I am, that is completely healthy, right? And yes, something in your body is probably causing you to be overweight. And 100% might not be what you eat, or it could be 100% that you eat buffets and you eat way too many calories and carbs and stuff. So the thing is, I just cannot stand these people who have all these horrible things wrong with them, and they weigh over 400 pounds and they promote it to teenagers and younger people, saying it's okay to be overweight. No, you can't even move. You can't get in an airplane seat. You can't do nothing. I was there. No, it is miserable. I am miserable at the weight I am right now. So that just drives me crazy. It really, really does, because it's false. It's maybe because I've been overweight the whole life like I was, and they just don't know how life could be, how great it can be. And let me tell you, I learned how great life can be, and it really, really sucks. Really sucks being overweight again and unhealthy. And I know there's a lot of things that cause that. Don't get me wrong. I'm not downing people who are trying or have medical conditions. I completely get it. Let's see, this bag has a total of 11 servings. So that's probably at least 3 ounces. I'm not really worried because even 6 ounces is still 2 total carbs. Let me put this back in the fridge. Flip my bacon. I'm just trying to heat this up in the butter just a little. I think I have it on a 2, but it just seems to keep burning the butter. I've never made this before. I just came up with it as I'm talking to y'all. I was deciding, hey, what do I want to eat? I've never done eggs with it, so I'm trying to figure out the order I want to do this in. Okay, let's go ahead and put this to the side real fast. So it's $10 for 2 packs of this chicken at Costco. Costco has gotten extremely expensive, but I would keep my membership for that alone and my butter. Okay. This might take longer to cook since I turned down the volume, but that is the temperature. Give that a second. I'm going to go ahead and put my butter and eggs and everything. 1 egg. 1 baby egg left. Yeah, I'm doing really good with these homegrown eggs. Better than if I was to get it from Costco. And if you're new to my channel, I have severe issues with eggs. I can do Costco brand eggs, the brown ones, and then they're cage-free egg whites. I can do Chatham meat co-ops ones that they sell so far. I seem to be able to do the home local grown. Farmers bring them in the morning. So I don't like normal scrambled eggs where you mix in the bowl the yellow and the white. I like to kind of cook it like this so I get chunks of white. I'm going to put a little Parmesan, and I just put my cheese away and I haven't even used it yet. So a little Parmesan. No Piper. Okay. It's getting a little more cooked than I liked. I probably needed more butter, but it is okay. Just gonna cook these up. When I know I'm scrambling them now, but I'm not blending. Like the way my mom always made it, you had never solid white areas or anything because she really whipped them really nice and good, and that's how most people like it. But this is my way. Like, this is how I like it. I like big chunks of the dark yellow and then chunks of the white and then some mixed together. I am going to use a little Redmond's real salt, the ancient pink salt or whatever, red salt that they have. I am going to use a little bit of that. I didn't. Okay. Turn that off. Tiny bit of my salt. Only because my blood pressure is out of control, so I just gotta be a little careful until I can get some of this water weight that I obviously have on me. Let's see what my bacon's looking like. Oh, bacon looks done and smoking. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and put some cheese. Gotta grab a little more because yesterday I cheated myself thinking I had a lot more than I did. Let me check the other side of my bacon just to make sure. Yeah, now this is much better today. So I ended up cooking it exactly 15 minutes on 330 in the air fryer, flipping it halfway through. 1 second, I'm gonna pull it out. And technically I could have went for another minute probably, but I am hungry. And this is cooked enough for me today. So, because, alright, yeah, the lighting's not great over there. So, I'm thinking 16, 17 minutes would be better. But, I'm hungry. I'm ready to eat. Ready to eat. Let me push this back so the cats don't get on it. Plus, Dino needs the kitchen for his food. And because this isn't that crispy, I'm just going to mix it in. And burn myself to death. Okay, guess we're not mixing it all in because it's still hot. Still too hot. Alright, so this is my main meal of the day. I will probably have a Keto Chow because I did not eat it. You can see, so yeah, I just love this chicken. I love the flavoring, and it does not give me any kind of heartburn at all. So I did not eat all the Keto Chow that I made in the ice maker thing, so a blender with the ice. So I put the rest in the Ninja Creamy, so I'll probably just mix that up today and eat the rest of it later. But it is 4:20 on the dot, and I am starving, and this is my little breakfast bowl, I guess you could call it, because I got eggs, cheese, bacon, and chicken. So it's very, very, very protein and fat. There's really no carbs. So I'm, like I said, doing ketovore. I would say carnivore, but I am using the Keto Chow, and I am using Perfect Keto, which makes it, and I may or may not use any lettuce during this, but yeah, like I said, I decided to start showing my meals again and start recording again, even if the internet is a brat. Here's the debate. Put your answer in the comments. Be nice about it though. So here in the South, even in the North, anywhere I've ever gone, this would be called a breakfast bowl, because it is eggs, bacon, cheese, even chicken, and, you know, usually it would have hash browns. But it's not breakfast, Dino said, because it's not breakfast. There's no such thing as having breakfast for dinner because it's not breakfast. He thinks breakfast is a time. I think breakfast is the type of food, or the true meaning of breakfast is when you break your fast. It has nothing to do with the time of day. It's whenever you eat your first meal. Breakfast, break fast, literally. So comment, is breakfast a time of day for you, or is it a type of food, or is it just breaking your fast, your first meal of the day? So I said it's breakfast food because it is. Like, to me, oatmeal is breakfast food, sausage is breakfast food. Like, to me, certain food and created a certain way makes it breakfast food, not the time of day. You know what I'm saying? Just let me know in the comments, and he's probably gonna get mad at me because he hates when I do this kind of stuff, but it's not just me. He always says it's just me. I just make up this stuff and I'm just weird. It's not. So anyways, let me know in the comments. So I needed to run down to Mom's real fast to see if she needed Keto Chow because they're outside and not in the shed. I know they're my parents. It shouldn't matter. And I'm sorry, Dino's opinion doesn't matter because he says I'm fine. I am not fine. I looked at myself in the mirror And I am so huge. To me, I look 400 and something pounds. Like my thigh, everything. So I'm terrified I'm going to have tons of loose skin that I did not have the first time around. Hold on. Okay, so it is medicine time, and it's 10:30 at night, and I have to eat with my meds, but I don't want to eat a full meal, so I am having Keto Chow, the vanilla cream. Y'all, I can drink it. Like, seriously. None of the others I can drink. The texture, taste, I just don't like it. I can drink it, but it's going to be going away. It says limited. So I'm about to buy me a few more packs. They're just really expensive. I think I'm going to go buy me 10 packs. And of course I use 2 tablespoons of Anthony's powdered butter. You only need 1, but I really wanted 2. So we were going with 2. Because I really didn't eat today. You saw what I ate. That's it. Not another bite plus a coffee. That is it. And water. So, but yeah, I just wanted to tell you that it is my favorite thing in the world. And I wish they had this all alone. And I wish it doesn't go anywhere. I haven't tried the strawberry yet.